Hi, William Wood here. I am a certified hypnotist and NLP practitioner with Northern Utah Hypnosis Center. And today I'd like to talk a little bit about what is weight loss in the context of hypnotherapy. When most people think of hypnosis, they're thinking about swinging pocket watches, or they're thinking about, people clucking like chickens or barking like a dog. That has absolutely nothing to do with what you're going to do here in my office when you come in to lose weight. Weight loss is a mind game. Most of you know that. What I mean by that is that the simple formula to lose weight actually isn't probably that complicated. There's 1,000 diets that probably would work. There's a bunch of methods that would work. And yet the real difficulty is staying on those diets, is getting yourself to do what you already know that you need to do. And that's where the mind game of weight loss comes into play. And I know of no tool that is more powerful than hypnosis to help you win that mind game of weight loss. So people ask me, what kinds of things might you do in the office? What kinds of things might you do with weight? And here's what I would say. I would say that no two people are the same. It's kind of a cheesy little example, but people are like fingerprints. Fingerprints are not unique, just like people aren't unique, right? There's men and women everywhere in the world. But your fingerprint is unique to you. And in that same way, what I might actually do with you might be radically different than what I do with, Jane Doe or Susie Smith or whoever else happens to have been in my office before. But what I do commit to do is I do commit to put together the right kinds of resources that you need to lose the weight in a way that will be healthy and powerful for you. But what kinds of things come up on a regular basis? There's a bunch of different things that can come up. Behaviors. There are automatic behaviors. Maybe the best metaphor for this is you're driving on the freeway and all of a sudden you realize in a panic that you don't remember the last 10 or 15 minutes. How did I get here? Who was driving the car? There was a part of your brain that just went on absolute autopilot as you were driving the car, and it was almost like you felt like somebody else was driving. Your brain was over here and your body was over here. And hypnosis can help out with those kind of automatic behaviors that come up around weight. Think about it. How often have you found yourself with the fridge door open, you're looking inside, and you're like in a kind of hypnotic trance, and all of a sudden you come to and you go, man, I'm not even hungry. How did I get here? Or like one of my friends who was eating in front of the television the other day, she was eating a giant bowl of popcorn. I bet it was this big. And she was alone, and all of a sudden she found her fingers just kind of rummaging around the bottom with the kernels and the butter, and she thought to herself, oh my gosh, who ate my popcorn? And then she had to laugh because she knew she was the only person in the house, right? But she had gone on autopilot, just automatically eating until she was scraping around at the bottom of the barrel. With weight, there are all sorts of little automatic behaviors that come up, and those kind of things respond remarkably well to hypnosis. Hypnosis also has the ability to help people change preferences. Sometimes there's a food that you feel compelled to eat. Sometimes there's a food that you just like a little bit too much. Maybe it's cake, maybe it's a donut, maybe it's a breaded something or other. Maybe it's something salty, something sweet. But there's something that you just can't live without. Maybe there are stress eating patterns or emotional eating patterns. I overeat because I'm happy. I overeat because I'm sad. I overeat because I'm lonely. All of those things respond well to hypnotic interventions. Sometimes there are also limiting beliefs that come around weight. I've always been the fat kid. People in my family can't lose weight. My sisters are all fat. My mom's fat. Her mom was fat. As far back as we look through our genealogy, obesity has been a problem. Those kind of limiting beliefs can affect you. Some people at a very young age learn to eat out of protection. There are a number of people who didn't feel like they were big enough, or if they were just a little bit bigger, nobody would be able to hurt them. Or other people learned that if they gained a little bit of weight, that maybe the opposite sex left them alone, and maybe that was a safer thing to do. So whether it's beliefs, whether it's automatic behaviors, whether it's stress eating, whether it's changing food preferences or these automatic behaviors, these are some of the things that we might do together in a session as you're here in my office using hypnosis to change your mind. If I was to boil all of this down into just a sentence or two sentences, what I would say is this. What hypnosis is the art of helping you change your own mind so that you can lose the weight you want to lose. So if you're ready to make a serious, long-lasting, life-changing weight loss, if you're really ready to take things to the next level in terms of your health, call my office. The number is displayed somewhere here on the screen, and I'd love to see you and help you do what you need to do to reach your goals. This is William Wood with Northern Utah Hypnosis Center, helping you lose weight.